As someone who's working in the freelance industry for years now, I always get the question from people, Gleas, gusto kong itry maging VA. Paano ba? Paano yan? Okay. Hi, I'm Glaze Gonzalez. I talk about things in my life that I do not the usual way. Maybe career, love life, finances, faith, whatever. If you're someone who's also not so comfy or ayaw na ng status quo, ng mga basic things in life, ng mga how it's supposed to be done. Gusto mo mag-explore, alam mo na hindi yun para sa'yo, and you just want different things in life. Magkakasundo tayo, let's chika about it. Hi! I'm Glaze. As someone who's working in the freelance industry for years now, I always get the question from people, Glaze, gusto kong itry maging VA. Paano ba? Paano yan? Okay, since I know na maraming nagtatanong about it, I will share from my experience na lang. Background, I was working in television before, and then business, and then events. I was really in events, so meaning talagang hindi siya work from home, diba, sa labas. But then pandemic came, and yan, I needed to have a career shift. Ang galing naman kasi napunta ko in the VA industry, which is so good. As in, it's a blessing. Kasi talagang pandemic, dun ko na-realize na parang, oh my gosh, talaga palang mas introvert ako at mas okay ako working alone, at home, at ako lang mag-isa at hindi exposed sa maraming tao. Pandemic, na-cancel lahat ng events ko and all that. So, I had to go back to Batangas and be with my family. Parang start from scratch kasi ano nang gagawin ko. It's a good thing na my background is I'm a writer. So at the time, yun yung naging gateway ko to the work from home setup. That time, I remember nag-workshop ako for screenplay writing. And then one of my friends asked me kung nagtatanggap ako ng writing projects. And it so happened na yun palang naghahanap ng writer is kakilala ko rin from church and nasa US siya. And she has a VA agency. So at that time, she was just starting it. That was my first introduction to that industry. I started as a writer. After that, ako na yung nag-manage ng podcast. Because one of the things na hinahandle ko for writing is the show notes for the podcast. Ganyan, the description. My friend asked me if I can do the audio editing. And if I can, then pwedeng ako na yung mag-manage ng podcast. And happy naman ako, nagustuhan ko ang audio editing. Hindi ko akalain na parang dun ko pala ma-find yung sweet spot ko. Siguro dahil mahilig ako mag-correct ng mali. Char! After that, from managing yung podcast ng friend ko, nagkaroon ako ng marami pang clients. After a while, became, naging in demand. Kasi yung industry na yan, yung podcast is booming, lalo na nung pandemic, pa-start, nag-boom talaga siya. And at the same time, yung gumagawa ng service for it, yung post-production, that I call it post-production because after the recording, yun nga, so editing, and uploading and stuff. Walang masyadong gumagawa. Or kung merong mga gumagawa, because nandun na sila sa industry noon pa, and ang hinahandle nila is yung mga pang broadcast quality, mahal ang service nila. Nakapasok ko sa industry, booming pa lang siya, and yun, ang daming demand for it. Nakakatuwa. And because I love doing it, kaso, syempre, limited yung time ko, hindi na ako makatanggap ng client. Doon ako nag-start na mag-train ng ibang tao. It started with, sa agency. So, I trained some VAs how to do the audio editing and the management. And then after that, ang lakas talaga ng burden ko to share it, to share the skill. I prayed about it. Nilagay ni Lord talaga yung burden sa heart ko to teach other people kung ano yung ginagawa ko. So I was fairly new pa lang doon sa ginagawa ko, but because I love it and because paulit-ulit ko siyang ginagawa na master ko, I had a lot of clients. So parang naging mas madali siya sa akin, and I found the way how to do it ng mas simple, mas madali. So that's what I teach. After that, nagkaroon ako ng course for podcast editing muna at that time. And then, I wasn't really expecting a lot from it at that time. Sabi ko nga, ang dream ko nga lang nun, if I have 100 students dito sa course na to na mag-enroll, then meron akong natulungan, possibly, na 100 na tao or families to have additional income. So, yun lang talaga. And hindi ko rin talaga akalain na sobra siyang magbo-boom to a point na umabot sa 5,000 students yung nag-enroll sa course. And then, some of them, syempre, I don't expect naman na lahat, pero some of them nag-reach out sa akin, na parang ginagawa na nila, they have clients, ganyan. And some of my students din doon is naging full-time sa agency, sa VA agency where I do my freelance also. So, yun yung kwento ko about it. Parang from me, jumping in the industry, starting, and then mentoring others to do what I'm doing. So, to go back to the question na, paano ba? Siguro, para sa akin, paano, first of all, take inventory of what you know right now. Ano ba yung ginagawa mo na ngayon? Kasi, di ba, parang, nagtatanong kasi, syempre, di ba, if you apply, parang, do you have experience? So, hindi naman kailangan na yung experience mo is being a VA. Because of course, di ba, since new pa nga lang yung industry, malamang. And since bago ka lang at magta-try ka pa lang, malamang wala ka pa talagang experience, di ba? Pero hindi ibig sabihin no na wala kang experience. Tama? Okay. Because kung ano man yung ginagawa mo ngayon or ginagawa mo dati, that counts as experience. So, take inventory of that. So, for example, ako, di ba, I started as a writer kasi yun talaga yung ginagawa ko. So, yun yung foot ko in the industry. Tanong mo sa sarili mo, ang ginagawa mo, nasan ka ba? Nasa finance industry ka ba? Numbers, bookkeeping, writer ka ba? Are you doing social media? Start with that. And then, after that, i-explore mo kung makapasok ka na. Kasi, honestly, pag nakapasok ka, ang daming opportunities, ang dami mo talagang matututunan. Diba? Doon ka mag-branch out, just like what happened to me, diba? From writing to becoming podcast editor and podcast manager. Pag nandun ka na, that's when you explore. Ano yung niche? Lagi natin naririnig yan. Ano yung niche mo? So, dun mo na simulan, dun mo na piliin. Kasi marami talaga. There's writing, there's, yung writer ng mga blogs, copywriter, ganyan, madami. Pwede ka ring social media manager, content creator, ganyan, graphics designer, video editor, podcast manager, podcast editor, LinkedIn outreach, admin, madami. Yung iba kasi, parang ang misconception nila pag VA is, since assistant, virtual assistant, akala nila automatically, EA, secretary. Okay, so that's a misconception. No, marami pong niche ang pagiging VA. So, take inventory. And kung wala naman, halimbawa, ang ginagawa mo ngayon, hindi talaga pasok sa industry, I suggest that you choose na ngayon pa lang. What is something that you are interested in, that you love? Okay, pwedeng web development, oh my gosh, or SEO. As in, ang taas ng demand dyan ngayon. Or yes, pwede podcast manager, like me. Why? Bakit ko sinasabi na importante piliin mo kung ano yung interesado ka at ano yung magugustuhan mo? Bakit? Kasi, para sa akin, kung ano talaga yung gusto mo at interesado ka, pag-aaralan mo yun di ba? As in, tututo ka doon, magiging expertise mo yun, and masaya kang ginagawa yun. Kasi yes, importante masaya ka sa ginagawa mo para sikapin mo talaga siya, di ba? Para pag-aralan mo, lahat. Pag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo at passion mo siya, magiging magaling ka rin doon talaga, eventually. Kasi ang skills talaga na de-develop. Okay? Perfect example. Yun. Piliin mo na. Kasi para hindi ka na nangangapa, hindi ka floating, hindi kakalat kung ano yung pag-aaralan mo. Diba? Piliin mo na anong gusto mo and mag-focus ka na doon. Huwag mo siyang i-overthink. Huwag mo siyang i-overthink. Huwag mo na isipin na parang, kasi saturated. Ay nako, next time pag-uusapan natin yung saturation na yan because really it's a myth. My goodness. Bakit ko sinasabing myth? Diba? Imagine mo, sa podcast editing, ilan yung nag-enroll sa akin? 5,000 plus. Diba? Kahit 10% lang doon yung natuto at pumasok sa industry, hindi ko naman naramdaman. Parang in demand pa rin naman ako. Wow! Hindi! Seriously, di ba? Real talk. Piliin mo na yung pag-aaralan mo and then mag-focus ka doon. And then try it. Paunti-unti, one step at a time. Okay? One experience after another and then magugulat ka na lang, oh my gosh, expert ka na doon. At yun ang niche mo talaga. Di ba? So, kaya importante, love mo ba yun? Kasi para mapangatawanan mo. Wow! For me, Yes, podcast industry, okay pa talaga siya. Mataas ang demand. Kaya nga nandito ako. Mentoring and I have a course. Yes. Kung gusto mo na pag-aralan yung podcast, there's podcast editing and podcast management. Kung gusto mo yung pag-aralan, it's my expertise and yes, you can learn from me. I have courses. Ayan, I have podcast editing course and podcast management course. I broke it down in such a way na madali siyang matutunan. Okay, layman's term, very simple, step by step, ganyan, hindi nosebleed. Kaya ako naman yan na-share sa inyo kasi yan naman ang mga feedback na na-receive ko from my students that I made it easy for them. So if you like that, let me know kung paano, i-ask mo ko, sasagutin kita or ng team kung paano mag-enroll, kung paano explore yung industry na yan. And then, you can follow me for more tips kung paano pumasok sa industry, paano i-navigate yung industry na yon, ano yung mga kailangang i-prepare because that will be my next topic. Okay, I'll see you around.